day. If you're watching this, then you've decided to wear lipsense. Excellent decision, I have to say. Excellent decision. I'm going to try quickly just to show you how to apply lipsense so that it will stay for the longest amount of time and you'll get the best colour wear. So, in your starter kit you will have a colour, a gloss and a remover. We're going to start off with applying the colour. Now you need to shake your colour, usually for about 30 seconds. Don't bang it on your hand like that because you can break the tube. Don't bang it like that because you can do the same thing. So just shake for about 30 seconds. The reason we're shaking is because lipsense doesn't have any of the nasties that lots of other lip colours have to keep the colour stable. Lipsense have chosen not to have those nasties in there and get us to do the work. I'm with them on that one. I don't want any nasties in my makeup. So you need to have a really good shake. The other thing you really need to do, which actually isn't about the application itself, is the pre-application. If you apply your lipsense to unclean lips, and I don't mean like foul, but not cleaned lips, it won't last as long. It can have hours of difference of effect on your wear. So, what you need to do first of all is clean your lips off. I like these. Oh, I don't know if you can see that very well. They are Boots, Witch Hazel and Tea Tree wipes. You can use whatever you like. Witch Hazel is quite a nice one because it does remove a certain amount of the oils from the top of the skin, or the lip rather. So have a good clean to be sure that you have as much of the colour removed from your lips. So if you've got any foundation there, anything left over from last night, maybe you put some of our amazing lip balm on last night when you went to bed, whatever it is, give it a good clean. Even if it's food residue, the less that's on your lips the better. Then have a really good wipe. I like a flannel because not only is it drying, but it's kind of giving you a little exfoliation at the same time. Now be sure to get right in here, right on your waterline. That's the first place you're going to lose your colour because it's the part of our mouth that takes the most wear, and also that's where our saliva hits the lip colour, and with the best will in the world, saliva is there to digest and remove things. So it is going to start attacking what we call the waterline. So make sure that your waterline is really dry. Sorry about that. You will have noticed that the video just stopped and started there for a second. I forgot my mirror. Now, with the best will in the world, I am going to need a mirror. I may have been applying lipsense for a very long time, but even I need a mirror. So, you've cleaned your lips, you've dried your lips, you've gone right on that waterline as much as you can, and your lips are as dry as possible. Shaking your lipsense like mad to make sure it's nicely mixed. You can hear that ball clicking away inside. Now, the application. You need to go in one direction. Lipsense is like a dry wipe eraser. If you put it on and you go back over yourself, which is our habit when we're putting lipstick on, is to do that, you'll wipe it back off again. So it's a little bit weird to get used to using, but within a week you won't think anything of it. It will just be the way you put on your lippy. So one direction, 3 thin coats. Right, that's layer number 1. Now, you get to look super gorgeous now and go for a few minutes. You're going to put 3 layers on. The reason you're putting 3 layers on is because the natural oils in your body are going to eat away at this first layer of colour here. The layer we're about to put on will be the layer that stays put no matter what while you're wearing it. Your third layer is going to be the one that takes the hammering from the environment, drinking, biting your nails, chewing your pen, eating your dinner, all those things. That colour is going to be the bit that takes the worst wear. So we always put 3 layers on, and that's the reason why. You don't need to leave it too long, maybe about 10 seconds. and you'll see it's all dry. Second layer going on. Try and remember to do thin layers and wipe the end of your tip off, otherwise you get a dark line just around the edge because there's too much product on the end of the wand. Layer number 2. Guess who chose pink to match their hair colour? So that's the second layer going on. I do realise that this is a weird way to put your lipstick on, and this is all a little bit odd with the waving and the shaking and the everything, but I promise you, within a week it will seem like the absolute norm. And ultimately, the colour is amazing, the product is amazing, and for that reason, who cares if we have to apply our lippy differently? So, last layer going on now. Oh, I should say, try not to stick your lips together. Whilst it won't actually do any harm to your colour, it's a bit weird. So try not to stick your lips together when you're doing your makeup. There, 3 thin layers all on. Now drying. Now I mentioned the remover. Here is your Oops remover. It's called Oops remover because generally most people use it when they're first starting out because they've gone over the edge of their lip line somewhere and oops, they've made a mistake. In which case you just take your remover, give a little wipe, and it will wipe straight away. Oops is absolutely brilliant for making sure that there are no edge line mistakes or anything like that. We also use it at the end of the day to take our lippy off. Now the company themselves say if you've worn lipsense for in the region of 8 to 10 hours, chances are normal makeup remover will remove it on its own, and that's usually the case with the paler colours. But with the darker colours, even if you use something like micellar water, which is what I tend to use if I'm wearing a light colour, I'll find that darker colours I really do need the remover, even if it's 12 plus hours. So it's a good thing to have. Whether it just be for making any mistakes or for taking off at bedtime. So you've got your Oops. My colour is dry. See that wand? It's a white wand on pink lips. Oh, have some gloss would help. Now your gloss you can put on however you like. You could put it on like that, you can put it on like that, you can do whatever you want. This gloss is sealing off your colour. It does not work on other colours, it only works with our colour. It's sealing off your colour so that it's there for the rest of the day. It's hydrating your lips and it's making your lips really healthy. I would suggest probably reapplying your gloss about once an hour. Different people put on different amounts. Initially in your first few weeks you're going to find that your lips soak up lots and lots and lots of the shea butter because it's hugely moisturising. So right at the beginning you'll find that you use more than you do later on, but you can't put too much gloss on, that's not possible. And it's really good for you. So gloss is on those bright pink lips, and I think you'll find I still have a white wand. If you need any help, if you need any additional application tips, if you need any help in general, or if you've decided after your very first application of lipsense, which is what I did, that I needed to go and find it and I needed to sell it, give me a yell. No lippy there. Any problems, any questions, anything, give me a shout.